Hi all, my name's Christy. So as you know, when we look at exercise and how to perform better, number one, we need to improve posture. We need to eliminate pain. In previous videos, I've talked about how to maximize the benefits of strength training in a very short period of time. But in this video, I want to talk about how to maximize cardiovascular benefits in a very short period of time. So recently I got the Carol bike, and the Carol bike looks like any other type of cycling bike. It's sleek, it's thin, it has a digital display on it. But what it doesn't have on it is resistance knobs, meaning the artificial intelligence, AI, built into the bike adds the resistance for you. Now, why that is important is because the bike is designed for high intensity interval training. And actually it's designed for maximal intensity interval training. And there's a difference, and I'll explain that later. So when you get on the bike, the workout is less than 9 minutes. You have two really intense 20-second sprints. So, and then after you do your first sprint, and then you have a rest period, second sprint, rest period, and then you're done. Meaning you're done in less than 9 minutes. So how this works is one of the reasons that the Carol bike is a maximal intensity bike is because it's going to control the resistance for you. For most people, when asked to increase a resistance on a manual bike where they're increasing their own resistance, when they are instructed to increase the resistance to maximal effort, they will underestimate their ability to perform the exercise, meaning they won't go to maximal effort. Many of us are like this. We have a really hard time of pushing ourselves to maximal intensity. However, if you're not in control, curiously, a person will tend to meet the demands put upon them. So when the bike is controlling the resistance, the person riding the bike is going to meet the demands of that resistance. Now, what's interesting is the resistance is just a short period of time, but it's hard for that 20 seconds. That 20 seconds is quite intense, but you can get the benefits of a 45-minute workout in less than 9 minutes using the Carol bike. And I will explain the physiology behind this briefly and at a high level later. But the important point here is if you want to save time and you still want to exercise, or quite honestly, this is a great modality for the people who don't want to exercise because they may not be able to wrap their mind around and 45-minute moderate intensity walk or any other type of cardiovascular exercise that takes a tremendous, I say a tremendous, I mean 45 minutes is a long time. It's a lot of time out of our day, but if you can get it done in 9 minutes and get the same benefits, then people who either don't have the time or don't have the willpower or simply value their time and their health and want to get it done fast, for all three of those scenarios, it's a great option. And that's why I chose it. I value my time. I probably have spent a lot of time doing cardiovascular exercise that wasn't necessary in the past. And so now I'm re-looking at how I spend my time in the fitness center or with my workout to get the maximal intensity with the less amount of time. Now, the American College of Exercise compared the government standards of cardiovascular exercise, which is 5 days a week, 30 minutes, moderate intensity. That's 2.5 hours per week. They compared someone doing that type of exercise to someone riding the Carol bike for 9 minutes, 3 times a week. So that is 29 minutes a week compared to 2.5 hours per week. And they found that the Carol bike outperformed the government guidelines by 50% in improving fitness levels, decreasing cholesterol levels, decreasing blood pressure, and actually a whole range of other parameters. Now, what may be important, it was important to me and may be important to you as well, is if you look at longevity, the chances of morbidity in the future, the Carol bike outperformed, meaning reduced your chances of illness and morbidity in the future by 67% compared to 27% with government guidelines. So you could spend 2.5 hours moderate intensity per week, or you can spend 29 minutes per week and get a better benefit at 29 minutes per week. Now, I'm a skeptic for sure, and I've been in the fitness industry long enough that it's been ingrained in us that we need to do a lot of cardiovascular exercise, which over the past 5 or 7 or 8 years, not just with Carol Bike, but with other, in other arenas as well, I'm getting the same feedback, is that maybe we're doing a little too much cardio, or I should be more specific, not the right type. So this is where I'm headed. If you're curious, please contact me. Let me know. You can demo the Carol bike. I have one. My website is wiseandwell.org, wiseandwell.org. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel because I have more to say on this subject. It is pretty in-depth and nuanced, and so you might want to know more. Thanks for watching.